This video is a follow-up to the previous video I made about the single-piece armor sets data pack that I made. So, this video will cover a quick update where I added 3 new suits, and also the installation and modification steps, if you want to add your own. So the first new suit that I've added is called the chicken suit, crafted with 4 eggs, 4 feathers, and a bone. With the bone in the middle, the feathers in the corners, and the eggs on the corners. This is a mob head, so don't place it down. Alright, so then you can just flip it like that. And if I click this button over here, egg tick, you'll see there's a number constantly ticking down. When this number reaches 0, an egg will spawn. So if I set it to 60, you can see that an egg spawns. Now, this doesn't just give you an egg, it spawns an egg. So if I go into spectator mode, you'll see that the egg item spawns right there. So the next suit is the creeper suit, crafted with a bone in the middle and then surrounding that with TNT. Go over here, I can enable the sneak time scoreboard, and then I will put that on. Oh, hello, bee. So I'm going to go over here to this launch pad. This is Bedrock, by the way. I'm using a texture pack. So if I sneak here, once this number gets to 60, boom, TNT. I do not take any damage because I get resistance 10 for a little amount of time. And then once it gets to 60, it'll reset, so you can just continue holding down the sneak button and continue exploding, like a creeper. Alright, so the final suit is the rocket suit. So you put Dragon's Breath in the middle, firework rockets on the corners and the edges, and TNT in the corner. So this gives you boots. And then you put it on like that. And you'll see that these boots have 14 armor, so you get a full armor bar. And they also give you minus 100% fall damage multiplier, which means it is impossible to take fall damage. And to prove to you that I don't just have invincibility, if I take this off, I now take fall damage. Alright, so if I head over to the launch pad again, and I hold it down, it's going to take an entire 10 seconds to charge. But once you charge, you can go up in the sky as high as you want. As long as you continue sneaking, you just keep going up higher. So I'll let go there. And if you look at my F3 screen, it's going to take me a while to get down. So, might as well enjoy the Minecraft music as we fall. And no fall damage. Alright, so that is it for the new suits. And next I will cover how to install the data pack. Alright, so to install this data pack, you're going to need to make sure you have an experimental world. So here I have some experimental worlds, but if you do not, when you're creating a new world, all you do is in the world area, and in the more area, you go to experiments, and just make sure you turn on update 121. Unless, of course, you're watching this after 1.21 has come out, in which case, you can just create a normal world. Alright, so then on your experimental world, you'll want to go to Edit, and hit Open World folder. Alright, so I know you cannot see my File Explorer, but then what you want to do is you want to navigate inside the Datapacks folder and then drag in the unzipped version of the file. Make sure you bring out the inner folder with the single piece armor set's name. Then, once you have your world saved and like that, when you open it up, you should be able to use the data pack perfectly fine. So now I will cover how you can modify the data pack to add in your own custom armor sets. I'm not going to cover any of the complicated things, such as how the rocket, creeper, and egg suit work, since they require more commands, but I'll teach you how to add in the basic armor sets, such as the medieval armor set, which was just a set of chainmail armor and nothing else. So in the Discord, there's a new folder in the Files area called Single Piece Armor Sets Template Files. And I'm going to use those in this tutorial to show you how to make it. So in this recipes folder, I'm going to drag in the recipe template. You'll see here that I'm using VS Code, but using File Explorer and any old text editor such as Notepad works just as fine. Alright, so this recipe template I'm going to rename to the name of the new armor suit I'm making. So for this tutorial, I'm going to make a new suit of armor, which is just a basic diamond suit. So I'm just going to do diamond_suit. Alright, so if you want, you can use a crafting recipe generator, but I'm going to be teaching you how to actually use this. So here you'll see the key. So use a single character here to represent an item, which you'll use in this pattern thing that represents the 3x3 crafting grid. So let's say we wanted our diamond suit to be crafted with TNT, the way TNT is, with the 5 and 4 in a cross and X pattern, but with diamond blocks and diamonds. So I can use B, any character works, and D, any character works, to represent diamond block and a regular diamond. So then in here in this crafting grid, we can make the actual recipe. So I could do DBD, meaning diamond, diamond block, diamond, and then BDB and DBD. So this means you want to do diamonds in a cross pattern like that, and the diamond blocks in a cross pattern like that, just like you do with TNT. Alright, so then over here in the result area, next to ID, we're going to want to put the item name. So I'm going to have this craft into a diamond chest plate. Alright, so then in the item name here, we can insert the item name, just how the chicken suit is called a chicken suit and not player head. So I can put in diamond suit. Then I'm going to add in my own custom color. So color, dark aqua. Notice how I'm putting quotes around everything. Alright, so then next, we can fill in this field in custom data. So you're going to take the custom name and make it all lowercase and put underscores instead of spaces. Make sure that this name does not match any of the other names in this Datapack, no matter who made them. An easy way to know that is that the name of the file is going to match this exactly as long as the naming conventions are followed, which I have followed. So for example, the Alchemist suit's custom data tag is alchemist_suit. So as long as this doesn't match the name of any of the other ones, you should be good. So you'll have this unbreakable tag, which you want to make sure to not get rid of, and then you can add in any other components such as enchantments or attribute modifiers if you want to do that. So next, I'm going to make the activate function. So I'm going to drag in the activate template from the template files, and I'm going to rename this activate diamond suit. Right, so you can leave these first two lines alone. But then the second one, we need to change this. So here, I was using a diamond chest plate. So we're going to want to use chest plate here. If you're using a player head, you use helmet, boots would be boots, turtle helmet would be helmet, chest plate's chest plate, leggings are leggings. Just want to put that right here. Alright, so I'm using a chest plate, so I don't want to use the chest slot. So I'm just going to go in order. So I need head, not chest, since it represents chest plate. Then we'll need legs, and finally, we will need feet. Why is it going over there? Alright, so then I need to fill in the item that'll go there. So for the head slot, I want a diamond helmet. For the leg slot, I would like diamond leggings. And for the feet slot, I would like diamond boots. You can use most items here. So for example, if I wanted to, I could use leather boots or a player head here, or any of the funky items that you can put on players' heads with the /item command. For the enchantment glint override, if you want the enchantment glint to not show, since it has to have the cursive binding, you want to put that to false. If you want it to still show, you can set it to true. Alright, so next we'll want to put in the same item name that we put in over here. So it was diamond suit. So you can actually just take this chunk of text right here and then copy it and paste it right here for all of them. Alright, so in the custom data, you're going to do the same custom data you did over here. So here was diamond underscore suit. So then here, for all three of them, diamond underscore suit. And then again, you can add any components that you would like to do if you don't do that. Alright, so next I'm going to be dragging in the check to remove template. I'm going to rename that to check to remove diamond suit. So we can leave around this first line, and then here we have another comment telling us about the slots. So one of the three represents helmet. So in our activate function, we used a helmet. So we're going to want to use for this first one right here in slot, type 103 for helmet. The second one was leggings, and leggings is represented by 101, as you can see in the comment. So we're going to use 101. And then finally we used boots, so we're going to use 100 for boots. Then we're going to want to use the item that was worn in that slot. So 103 was our helmet, so we're going to put in diamond helmet. 101 was our leggings, so we're going to put in diamond leggings. And then finally we're using the diamond boots. Then in that same order, you're going to copy them over to this set of angle brackets. So first one was diamond helmet, do that. Second one was diamond leggings, put that there. And the third one was diamond boots, so put that there. So then finally, over here in the custom data field, you'll see this same tag that we've seen multiple times. You'll see that it appears 6 times. So for all 6 of them, I'm using VS Code's multiple cursors feature. You're going to want to type in the same thing you put in over here, diamond underscore suit. So then you're done with that function. And the final thing to do is you need to find the tick function. So in the template files, there is a file called the new tick check template. So you're going to copy all of the text from that file, and then you're going to come into this file, and you're going to paste it in here. So just add in a new one after the last one. I had a extra one here that I didn't want, so I just replaced it. But normally, you just come to the end here, and then you put in another one like that. Okay, so then here you're going to want to use the slot. So here we used 103, 101, and 100, but not 102. So we're going to want to put that here for both of them, 102. Alright, so then we're going to need the item that we put as the result in this. So diamond chest plate, so we're going to put that for both of these item to eclipse fields. Then finally, for this tag that we've seen multiple times, we're going to want to replace that with the same thing in the recipe, diamond underscore suit. And then here's the actual final thing. So you're going to need to put in the name of the function. So the name of the activation function was activate diamond suit. It should just be activate underscore the name, if you've been following the naming scheme. Then here's the check to remove. So we can see I did check to remove diamond suit. Put that in. And then make sure all of your files are saved. And then we can hop into Minecraft. So once we're in Minecraft, if you already had the world open when you're editing the datapack, you can use the /reload function. And it'll give you that little pop-up if it loaded. Otherwise, you can just enter the world and the datapack will be updated. So now we get to check whether the datapack actually worked. So if we grab the 4 diamond blocks and the 5 diamonds needed for the recipe, then we can craft it. So put that in the cross shape, put that in the X shape, and we get our diamond suit. Alright, so far so good. Go in survival mode and put it on, and it's working just as intended. So there you go. That's how to modify, install, and the new update for the datapack. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and put down a comment if you need any help. And join the Discord in the description for the files or if you need any additional help.